Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII! Let's head on through the Phon Coast. We're back at the save point, like as I showed you the last time. I did make one change to my gambit setup, and that is, instead of having 1,000 needles as my means of dealing with flying enemies, I changed it to Blizzara, because the flying enemies here are weak to it. But anyway, since last time, one thing that I did was I've been fighting some enemies around here in order to spawn a rare game. In order to spawn it, you have to kill 10 piranhas, and unfortunately, at least around here, there's only like 4 of them to spawn. So what I did was I just killed the 4 on this screen, went back to, or not back 2 zones, but went 2 zones away from it, and then back here, and so on and so forth until they respawned and killed 4 more of them again. So right now I'm up to 8 piranhas that I've killed, and you need to kill 10 of them in order to spawn the rare game. It's not immediately upon killing the 10th one, but you'll see. Now with this guy, the Iguan, however you pronounce it, I don't know. Like iguana or something? I don't know. But anyway, with this guy, when you kill him, you have a chance of winning a piece of loot. The Pointed Horn. Yes. Ooh, and a frog spawn from that, what is it? The Grimoire that I got earlier. But the important one really is the Pointed Horn, because when you get up to 4 of them, that is part of a bizarre package that will allow that, where you can get a trident from much earlier than you can buy it. So that's pretty nice. That's the guy I wanted to use the Blizzara against, Pyralisk. I remember those guys from Final Fantasy I! But fortunately, they're not nearly as difficult this time around. Thought about playing Final Fantasy I recently. Not the original, but one of the remakes, like maybe the PSP version or something. So I always kind of thought about, like I've done with some LPs where I already had played multiple versions of the game. What I did was I made bonus episodes for the other versions of the game, right? Well, I never did that with Final Fantasy 1 through 6. I just stuck to the originals. I was thinking maybe someday just going back and playing the new versions of the game and showing off the bonus content as sort of like a mini side LP or something like that. I don't know, maybe that's a bad idea, but well, it's just something I was thinking about doing. The thing is, though, is that it would take me a long time to go through all of the, the entire game for just a handful of episodes, which is why I haven't done it up to now. I still haven't, it's just a fleeting thought. I probably won't do it, but, well, it's just something I thought about. How do you parry something when you're casting a spell? How do you parry something at all? Okay, so anyway, let's see. Okay. I want to try and stay on the coast, because that's where you're more likely to run into those Iguans. And the rare game is in the lower right corner of the area, if I recall correctly. Unfortunately, I don't think you can steal pointed horns from these guys. I think you can only win them. So, yeah, that can be annoying. Yeah, you can't steal them. You have to win them. So, but fortunately, there are plenty of Iguans, so we should be able to get up to 4 of them. I've already gotten 3 of them now. So, including the one that I got on the screen there. If I could get that, that would make life a lot simpler. No, don't go after the other guy. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, got ambushed by a whole bunch of those guys. Holy cow. But I do want to go after the Mandragoras, who look like those killer tomatoes or the killer tomato from earlier. Well, I suppose we've met up with enough of their cousins, too. Looks like that rare game. The, Ripe Rampager, or whatever it was. A lot of the enemies around here don't really have that much that's interesting to steal. Most of the good stuff you're going to get here is from loot. So, oh well. Now the rare game should be around here somewhere. I think that's it in the background there. You can barely see it. There's like a piranha-like enemy. Yep, that's it. Okay. Well, let's go after him first, yes. Let's heal up. Why don't you get faith on yourself? That's all I really care about. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's fully buff up for this one. Okay, we're all set and ready to go. Got basically haste and bravery on everyone. I only put faith on Ashe to get slow on the rare game here. Apsara! And then just go all out, and hopefully we won't aggro anyone else while we're at it. Good. Yeah, once you get slow on him, makes quick work of this guy. He's got a lot of multi-targeting attacks, so you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, just keep on going after Ashe. Tap that ass. There we go. 9 LP. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, yeah. I forgot to take a look at the other rare game that I got yesterday. Whoa. Molting is like when they shed their skin, right? Something like that? Whoa. But yeah. So like I said, in order to spawn that rare game, you have to kill 10 piranhas, which I did off screen. So, actually I only killed 8 off screen, so I needed to do a couple more, but you get the idea. I just wanted to show you, hey, that's where the piranhas are, and here's where some Igions are. I'll take care of all these debuffs once I'm done with these losers. Okay, let's go haste. And regen, there we go. Regen counters the sap status, essentially. There we go. Oh, yeah, I might as well get it. I'm mostly about getting all the chests, even when they're useless. Okay, so let's see where we are. Okay, so basically what I did to respawn the piranhas from this area was I went east, then I went southwest, and then I went back north up there, and that respawned them all well enough. So you just go in that circle over and over and over and over again until you kill enough piranhas so that way you can spawn the rare game. Like I said, you don't have to do it, but it gives you something to do on the way to Arcades. Really, that's half the reason why I like killing these rare games, because I've got nothing better to do. Some people were saying, HC Baileys, a lot of enemies will only aggro when you kill or attack one of their comrades, like with the same palette swap or whatever. So, I did not know that. I don't know how all the aggro conditions really work around this game. Hopefully we will not aggro that birdie over there. These guys don't really have anything interesting to steal, unfortunately. Yeah, eye drops. Woo. Alright, there we go. Woohoo! How are we doing here? Where the heck am I? Oh, how did I get up? Oh, okay. It's like, how did I get all the way up here? You know what, let's grab all these guys. Get them all in a nice little circle. I want to try and steal all their feathers. Come on. There we go. Now let's Blizzara all of them. Can we get all of you into a nice little circle? There we go. I thought there were 3 of them. Maybe I already killed one of them. Well, anyway, once you get them in a circle, obviously Blizzara will hit all of them. Okay, Where do you think you're going? You cannot escape from me! Haha! Yeah, bundles of feathers sell for a pretty good penny. Huh. Yeah, I thought I did, Oh, that's to there. Where the hell am I? Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, we can't go down that way. We gotta go this way. We want to get to that camp that we were being told about. Or, no, I don't want to go up there. I want to go down here. There we go. There's more Igrians if we go this way. So, come on. Yes! Okay, there's the 4th pointed horn. So, now I don't need to worry about these losers anymore. But I'm going to still kill them out of spite for withholding them from me. It looks like they got 2 pointed horns, but I suppose taking both of them would be cheating, huh? Nuts. I find it amusing that they can get sap on us while they can use regen on themselves. Yet that's not really a big advantage. So, it would only be a real big advantage if it was like, you couldn't cure the sap status or something. It was just constantly affecting you, like during a boss fight or something. What happened? How did you one-shot me? Well, killed him all the same, but it's just like, what the hell? What do you got? These guys got like a machine gun or something? It's like, what is that? Yeah, that thing. Sounds like a machine gun to me. Okay, took care of all those guys. Yeah, let's use a cure, why not? Stop using your machine gun on me with your teeth! Oh, we could take this guy the rest of the way, but nah, I don't think so. I don't want to waste any of my Gasol greens. Here, birdie, birdie. I did... Okay, good. I got the bundle of feathers from it. Where do you think you're going? You could equip those glacial stabs against this guy if you really wanted to, but... I think we're doing fine on MP for now. We're getting ever closer to getting those quickenings. I'm not going to get them until after Arcades, but still. Whoa. I don't think these guys have anything particularly interesting to steal, but I could be wrong. Yeah, not really. Okay, took care of all those guys. Dang Mandragoras just came out of freaking nowhere. They're under the ground! Ah, there we go. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, just don't kamikaze, and we'll be on good terms. That's okay. Come on, make it! Okay, and I got all the pointed horns and everything that I needed. Alright. Well, we made it to our next pit stop point. Ah, sweet music. I could use a little break from all that killing enemies and such. 10-15 minutes, that's good for me. And then take a little pause break.
Race it to the water.
Well, we're kind of right next to the water, but I'll race you to it anyway. What, was that supposed to be something significant?
Why the capital?
Because that's where the magicite is, or nethicite?
The nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself?
Might not be a bad idea. You were the one who told us to go there.
Something like that.
That's the whole
Best
idea.
intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Better than... Okay, so we'll just let them have the
Greater
Nethicite.
power. Blinded by the Nethicite. Is that how you see me?
No, I was just jacking
That
with you.
does sound like someone I know.
Who's that?
He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense,
Hey!
blind to aught but the stone's power.
Like I said,
He'd talk about some Enna, or was it Vena? No matter.
Yeah, pay no attention to that,
Everything
viewers.
he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You were a judge?
No, I don't have the age for
Past
it.
I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges. And him.
You gotta be like at least 60 to be a
Sidolphus
judge.
Demon Bonanza. Draculaur Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid. That's
Unless
when
you're,
he lost his
Gabranth.
heart to Nethicite. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father.
Kind of interesting how the two most interesting characters in the
Don't
game
follow
are
his
related to
footsteps.
each other. Well, I'll just follow his
I ran away.
footsteps, not in
I couldn't
his
stand seeing
footsteps.
him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last.
And I became a
I
pirate.
went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere.
Ha ha.
It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
What do you mean by that? Yeah, when you got ghosts haunting you all the time. How's it going? Wait, that almost looks as good as Arcades.
Symbol of the alliance between Nebradia and Delmasca. This is how they see our match.
They do they?
How would I know?
As we play. I must admit, I find it wearying.
Well, it might not be so wearing if you didn't wear your armor all the time.
I will play mine.
Besides, what good is that going to do
We
you?
have no other.
You can't stop an arrow with that thing.
The choice is yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
Well, now we know why Balthier's been hanging around for so long. But anyway, as long as we're here, let's go check out the shops. They got some things that you can... Oh, well, actually, there is one thing I want to show you guys. Go over here. You got these guys. Well, I've killed over 20 of them by now. Oh, okay. I thought someone said something like, "Oh, well, we'll let you in our group but finish your business at Arcades first," or something like that. But no, apparently not. So, okay, they got some stuff to buy here, and I'll list it in the video description. I won't get that on the screen this time. But there is someone who sells a map around here. Is it that Moogle there? I hope it's the Moogle. No, I don't need that. Well, I guess I get to go looking for a map dealer then. Let's see. I thought it was around here somewhere. No, not you guys. It would be a Moogle, obviously. Yeah, I probably passed him up or something. Where's the frickin' cartographer? Maybe he's by that giant board there. Anyway, you can get hunts here, which is kind of an odd place to do that, but... Well, there you go. Okay, I have no idea where the cartographer is. I'm going to have to look around and try to find him. Next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy XII! And I'll buy what I have listed in the video description off screen. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day!